guys, welcome back to my channel. So honestly, I don't really know how to film this intro. I haven't sat down and filmed a video for you guys in a hot second because I have been really busy with finals. I have officially finished my junior year at UC Berkeley, which is a pretty big milestone. Honestly, college has flown by so freaking quickly and I don't even know what happened, and it's kind of sad because I definitely do feel like my experience has been robbed due to coronavirus. But trying to make the best of my situation. I'm definitely going to be going back my senior year, so this coming fall. Even if classes are online, I definitely still think that I'll be going back to school. Anyway, so today I thought I would film for you guys a makeup tutorial. So I know a lot of you guys are in quarantine. Maybe you guys want to do a quick makeup tutorial. Maybe you guys don't want to use too many products. You don't want to do a full beat. So today I'm coming at you with a 7-product makeup tutorial, and this is the look that we achieved today. It's a really natural, pretty, well, natural-ish with the lashes. So if you want to know how I got today's look, then please keep on watching. So the first product that I typically use would be concealer or foundation. I feel like for most people they would probably have concealer and not foundation because concealer is typically more full coverage and you can like spot conceal and do that according to your skin's needs. So today I'm just going to be using concealer as my entire base makeup. If you guys can tell, I do have discoloration from acne and stuff, so I'm going to just go in with my concealer and just use that as foundation, just put it everywhere. So I'm actually going to pull you guys in a little closer so you guys can actually see what is happening on my face. Alright, so now you guys are all nicely zoomed in and you can literally see all the flaws on my face. So first we're going to go with the little hair clips and just put our hair up. And so I'm going to be going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Cafe con Leche Light 2.6. I have pretty warm skin with yellow undertones, so this fits perfectly for my skin. And now that we're in quarantine, honestly, I literally never go out, so this is a lighter concealer shade for me and it works perfectly because I'm like getting paler and paler by the day. I'm basically just going to be putting this concealer everywhere, just trying to use this as foundation. And make sure you guys, when you use concealer, you don't just use the tip of the doe foot, you also flip it to the other side and apply because there's often product there too. Anywhere where there's redness. I actually don't like to put too much product on my forehead just because I don't really like my forehead getting too cakey. So for this, I'm going to be going in with a brush just because I feel like it gives me more coverage, and beauty sponges typically absorb a lot of product. And you really want to make sure you guys blend down your neck because you don't want any lines of demarcation. Just really important, guys. Make sure you blend all the way down. It looks pretty blended. I do have a couple spots here on my cheek and over here and a little bit on this jaw and chin that I want to go in with a second layer. So I'm just going to go in with my concealer again and really just focus in on those spots. And I'm going to go in with a smaller brush so I can use that to really spot conceal those places. So now that we have our entire base done, the first thing I'm going to be doing is going in with a loose setting powder. And so I chose to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder mainly because this is a really, again, multi-purpose product. I bake with this, you can set with this, you can carve out contours with this. It's really extremely useful, so that's why if you guys are on a budget and you don't want to purchase too many products, I would highly suggest you guys get the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. So I'm going to go in with a damp beauty sponge. Just go in at the top here, get some product, and just go underneath my eye lightly. I don't bake super heavily underneath my eye because I actually don't crease that much there. I more so crease around my nose. So I'm focusing my bake around my nose area and my laugh lines, because that's really where I get the most creasing. That's the first layer that we're going to do to set our liquid concealer in place. And the next step that we're going to do is put on some brows. So for brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. And there isn't really no substitute for brows. Of course, if you have naturally really full brows, you don't need to do this step. But for me, I do have pretty decent brows, but I would like to fill them in a little bit more. They're not the fullest that they could be, so that's why I'm going to be going in and just lightly filling them in, and just to give them more shape. Okay, perfect. So I just finished up doing my brows, and of course, because we use concealer, you can easily carve out your brows. So I'm going to do just that using the exact same concealer that we did for our base. I'm going to use that and just carve out the underside of my brows so I can make my brows extra sharp. Okay, so I just finished carving out my brows and they look pretty good right now. So the next step is I'm just going to dust off this bake and we're actually going to be going in with blush. So I'm just going to quickly dust this off. Now, the way that we're going to be going in with blush is going to be using a lipstick. For a lipstick, of course, you can't be using a liquid lipstick because it wouldn't work as well in this case. And I think even a regular cream lipstick might be a little bit too opaque. So here I am using a YSL lip balm. I think it's a lip tint balm. And in the tube, it does look fairly pink, as you can see here. But it's a really nice like coral pink like color, and because it is quite sheer, I think it would translate really nicely onto the cheeks. And that's another reason why when I was baking, I was careful not to bake in my cheek areas because I knew I was going to be putting cream product there, and you don't want to be putting cream product on top of powder because it's really going to break the product up and your cream product is not going to sit as well on your skin and it's not going to hold on as well. Cream product typically stays well on already tacky substances, so that's why when you put your concealer on, it's still a little bit tacky since we haven't set it with powder, and that's why this lipstick will stick. So the way I'm going to apply this is I'm just going to be putting a little bit on the back of my hand over here. As you can see, it's a really nice pink color. And I'm just going to be putting a pretty decent amount. And then going in with my beauty sponge, I'm going in with the other side. I'm just going to dip into the lip balm. And I'm just going to essentially be placing this on the ball of my cheek. And you're going to want to be sure to go in really delicately and gently with this. And as you can see here, I put it on the ball of my cheek and I kind of spread it upward. And remember that this product is quite sheer, so you're probably going to have to put a couple layers to get it to the desired pink level. So as you can see here, this is one layer and you can definitely see like a nice pink glow. I'm definitely going to be putting another layer on top so we can get a flushier pink color. So again, just putting more product on the back of my hand like so, and then going in with my beauty sponge and then just tapping it on where I would like my blush. And then you really want to make sure you blend that out so you don't have any harsh lines. And so now that I have the pink color on my cheeks, another thing that I like to do for like a natural glow is to kind of just put it slightly around my nose just so you can get this whole area to be a nice pink flush. So you just want to put it really lightly across the nose, nothing too intense. So now I've applied my blush, and the way that we're going to make it more smooth is that we're actually now going to set it. So we're going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and we're literally just going to go in with a super tiny amount, and we're just going to lightly feather it over where we put the blush so we can set it. And now you can really just set the rest of your face. And now we're going to go in with the contour for the face and the contour slash bronzer. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and this is just honestly the best bronzer for all skin types. It's buildable, it's neutral enough that it doesn't look too muddy on the skin. So I'm going in with my contour brush, just going in the product like that and dusting off the excess. And then I'm just going to concentrate that on the edges. So I've applied the contour, and now you really want to make sure that you blend everything out. So just going in with a big fluffy brush and just blending everything out. And you really want to focus on blending in these steps because it's so important that your makeup just looks seamless, especially with this natural tutorial. So the next step I'm going to be going in with is same Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to be doing my nose contour because I really just can't not do this step. So just going to use the same Hoola bronzer and lightly run it down my nose on both sides. I finished doing the contour. I'm just going to bake that part again with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. See guys, I told you this powder is just super multi-purpose and you can just do so much with it. And while that's sitting, let's move on to the eyes. So for the eyes, again, we're going to be using bronzer. So the Benefit Hoola bronzer, I'm really just going to be building up the bronzer, which is again why I decided to use the Hoola Benefit bronzer, because it's a really easily buildable bronzer. And so this can easily double up as eyeshadow, and as long as you layer it multiple times, you can really achieve a dimensional look. Place that in my crease. When you only have one shade, you gotta do what you gotta do. And you can only have so much that you can do, so it's really just about achieving depth through layering in the outer V corner. Now it's time for us to darken up the crease and the outer V. So to do that, I'm going to be going in with a smaller pencil brush that looks like this. Just a tiny brush that I can fit easily into the V of my crease. Again, going back into the same bronzer, and I'm just going to be focusing on this in the outer crease now, just slowly starting to layer and provide depth. So the highlighter for today we're going to be using is the Dose of Colors in the shade Fuego, and it looks like this. And I'm actually just going to be going in with my finger, so just using my ring finger over here, going in with the product, and I'm going to just put it in the center of my eye. Literally, and then just tap to help blend it in. Boom! That automatically creates a beautiful eye look. Eyeshadow done. That simple. So just a little bit of bronzer and highlight, you can literally easily achieve a pretty eye look. So the next step, I'm just going to be going in with a little bit of under eyeshadow, and again, going in with the bronzer, I'm just going to fill the under eyeshadow. And then we're going to be going in with mascara. So for mascara, first going to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to be going in with my current favorite mascara right now, and this is the Heroin Make Long and Curl Mascara in Super Waterproof. This is honestly the best mascara that I've used for short Asian lashes. If your eyelashes have issues, this is a fantastic mascara. It holds a curl, it's waterproof, it's lightweight, it doesn't weigh your lashes down, it's just great all around. I think you can also get it on Amazon for like 15 bucks, I think. So highly recommend the Heroin Make Long and Curl Super Waterproof Mascara if you guys have not tried it yet. Just going to apply one thin coat of mascara to the top just so it blends with my lashes. And now of course we're going to do the bottom mascara as well. That's super important. The last step is just going to be putting on lashes, and then we're just going to be putting on a lip product, and that's it. So for today's lashes, I'm going to be going in with the style Hot Mess from Lorella. Lorella is pretty much my favorite lash brand. I just feel like they have like the best, wispiest lashes. Alright guys, so I just finished putting on the lashes, and I definitely do feel like lashes just completely transform this look. And so the last step that I'm going to be going into is backing in with the exact same lip product that we used for the blush. I'm just going to be putting these on my lips. And so lately, the way that I've been applying this lip balm is really just focusing it on the center of my lips and then just spreading it outward. So just dabbing it in the center here. And then just... And literally guys, that is it for this 7 product makeup tutorial. Super easy, super simple, and this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know down below if you guys want other makeup tutorials or any other videos that you guys would like me to create, and I'll do my best to make them. And be sure to follow my vlog channel, which I'll link right above over here, so you can see what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. And make sure to follow my Instagram at MereHeartsU and my Twitter at Meredith Mouse, so you can see behind the scenes of what I'm doing when I'm not filming YouTube videos. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something today, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!